let's talk about the scholarship and the mentoring program. Obviously, something very important, Beth, to the Boys and Girls Club program. Describe or talk about what those programs are about.
We're very excited for 2023 to bring back our Stand With You mentoring program. The mentoring program has been with the Boys and Girls Club for years. You know, in the 1998, I think, Daren was once a part of that program as a club kid. And we're excited. COVID kind of took that away for a while for us, as it took a lot of things away, but we're back in the groove. We're kicking it off in 2023. We have Daren here as one of our coordinators, and Peyton Eford as well, helping volunteer coordinate the Stand With You mentoring program. And then again, every year we do our college scholarship application process to give out scholarships to our club kids.
Talk about the scholarships. How does that work?
Yeah, so you have to be a member, at least the prior member or volunteer for the past 2-year requirement to be involved with the Boys and Girls Club of Fort Smith. You have to have a 2.5 GPA in the top 60% of your class, graduating class. The application is on our Facebook and our website under programs. And we have the application on there, and we offer scholarships for post-secondary. So it could be for college or trade school this year. We're adding trade as well this year.
All right, so Daren, talk about when you went through the mentoring program. What did you learn from it, number one? And number two, how did that help to get you where you are today?
Yes, so one, the Boys and Girls Club holds a special place in my heart. I've, like Beth said, been a member since I was a little baby. Went from coaching in high school to college. And when I was actually younger student, I believe around 3rd grade, I attended and I was a part of the mentor program. At that time, it was Lean on Me, now it's Stand With You. And I actually remember this very clearly. I believe it was in 3rd grade, and I had a mentor that was actually a baseball player at a UAFS. And so, of course, I wasn't thinking about college in 3rd grade, but it always meant the world to me when that mentor, that baseball player, took time out of his day, spent maybe 30 minutes out of the week to play games with me at the Boys and Girls Club, or help me with my homework, and just overall teach me some life skills that personally, to me, I'm the oldest sibling in my family, so I didn't have a big brother. And so it was really good to kind of experience what having a big brother was like, but also I learned a lot of important successful traits that I needed at a young age from this mentor, because he was very successful in college. He was a student athlete. And so he valued school, but also he valued his sports. And so very young age, I was able to learn about that, and he helped instill those traits in me. And then I believe I was in high school. It was a very long time after being a mentee, I ran into my mentor, and he remembered me, and just having that little moment of reminiscing on way back when I was a little kid. It was good to tell him thank you, and just taking his time to invest in me.
So now, are you a mentor, and how is that working out?
So I was a mentee when I was a little child, and then in high school and college, I got to be a mentor. And actually, when I was in college, I had a special project that I worked with the Boys and Girls Club of hosting an event for that mentor program that helped everybody get together. But I had an amazing time as a mentor. And then recently, of course, we're starting back up Stand With You, and Beth asked me to help get it back up and running. And so been from a mentee to a mentor to now coordinating with the help of Peyton to get everything up and running. And it just really feels good to get it back up and running, because it had a huge impact on me when I was a mentee. And then when I was a mentor, it felt good to be able to hopefully instill the same traits and have the same impact that my mentor had on me. And now as the coordinator, it's really important to me just to get it back up and running and make sure, one, the mentees have this opportunity to learn from their peers and leaders within Fort Smith, but also give the mentors, the leaders in Fort Smith, business owners, just any individual, even high school and college students that want to give back and invest in Fort Smith, give them that opportunity that they can do that with Fort Smith Boys and Girls Club.
All right, so Beth, since you haven't been able to do this for the last couple of years because of COVID, and maybe Daren, you can talk about this as well too, but so I would assume there is a need for mentors. How easy is it to become a mentor?
It's very easy. We are just having some challenges getting people back in the volunteer mentor role. I think people got a little bit used to working from home and not being out in the community. So it's been a little bit of a challenge. We started really pushing it out in January. We've had a couple sign up, but we have a huge need. I had a mother who's a single mom call me this week and said, my son needs a mentor. I'm a single mom. Yes. I need somebody else in his life. Do you offer this program? And I said, yes, we're starting it back up. I would love to average 10 to 20 per club. We have 3 open clubs right now in Fort Smith. So we're looking at a need for, 30 to 50 mentors. We're at about 5 right now. So there's definitely a need. We have extended the time. Our first meeting will be February 16th for the orientation and training. There is a required background check for all our volunteer mentors. It's a number 1 priority is safety, that we put people that have, the whole purpose of this is being a good mentor, a good role model. So we want to make sure those people are tagged with the mentees at our program.
Daren, it sounds like you have your work cut out for you.
Yes, I do. But it's exciting to hopefully this will flood in with more mentors. And like to piggyback on what Beth was saying, it takes maybe 2 minutes to apply. And then after that, we'll be reaching out to you to get everything taken care of. But you don't have to be a business owner. You don't have to be a leader in the community. I even talked to a student at Southside that's working on getting community service credits for specific scholarships. It goes hand in hand with the Boys and Girls Club scholarship. If you're looking for that, maybe a senior in high school or even a college student, those community service hours add up and have impact. And so this is the perfect opportunity to do that. And the way I think about it, oh, sorry.
Well, no, I was just going to say, who gets more out of this, the mentor or the mentee? And after listening to your story, I would say both.
Yes,
100%.
yes.
Yeah. It's a great opportunity, and I really think that once people do it and understand the need out there, it gets to your heart. And after talking to many parents and many youth at our club, they need it right now. They are tired behind the Zoom calls. So, they want that, that person in their life to make a difference. And so I'm hoping through, conversations like we're having today, that we get a lot of more mentors signing up.
The scholarship part of this now, I know that's been around for quite a while. Are there deadlines to apply for this? And I know you went over some of the requirements. So how quickly do folks need to, or parents need to get their kids in this?
Yeah, so April 3rd by 4 p.m. is the deadline. So there's a little time, but don't wait out because there's quite a bit of requirements. You have to get some material put together for the application process, but it's not that hard. Anybody can do it. And then on March 11th over at Stevens Unit, we're going to be having a college scholarship prep session. So if anybody wants to know how to fill out a FAFSA or do a resume, we're going to be doing that at Stevens Unit, and that information will be on our website and Facebook page as well. I mean, Davin was the recipient, so he can tell you all about the process better than me since I've only been in this role for a few months. But we gave out over $40,000 last year, Daren, alone, thanks to the amazing endowment we have for scholarships and donors that support this endeavor at the clubs.
So the scholarship helped you out quite a bit too, it sounds like, Davin.
Yes, it did. And just to take a step back, born and raised here in Fort Smith, same single parent. And when I got into high school, our goal was to get to college. But of course, finances have a huge impact on where you can go, or even if you can go. And so my mom, amazing woman, she's my superhero, and she worked hard to find a way to allow me to go to college. And being born and raised in the Boys and Girls Club, they provided that opportunity, that assistance that not only I needed, but of course my family as well. We needed that extra help to, one, get me to college, but while I'm in college as well, to have the resources to get my books, to pay for the food plan, lots of different things. And the donors that give all this money to the Boys and Girls Club for these scholarships, I can't say thank you enough. And I know the recipients can't say thank you enough, because it really, really, truly does impact, of course, not only me, but multiple students that really, really, really need this help. And the Boys and Girls Club, those scholarships are exactly the resource to provide that.
For information on both of these programs, Beth, the website is, I would assume.
Yeah, fsbgc.org. And then under the programs tab, you'll see both the college scholarship opportunity and the Stand With You mentor application. All the information you need on both of those is right there. It's pretty easy. Or they can email me at bpresley, BPRESLEY at fsbgc.org.
Wow, you got that down pretty good.
Learning it.
All right, Daren, Beth, thank you so much. Great programs, and let's get some mentors involved now.
Right.
Appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
so much. We appreciate it.